California. It's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. Taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. Running right, this is Evans. Down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a
Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The slot man in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And just shutting him off there. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of, but when you end up holding.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only they begin the drive with Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27. From the gun, here's Stafford. His throw incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game. And now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And the win last week, punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when
they'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
You call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break, Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll see, only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Stafford on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing is Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been...
Stafford here, coming off his pick 6. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Taking it right down Broadway. Loose inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, 10th overall. And the Rams are able to claw one back.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stafford going to change it up here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. As it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Stafford now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To the air again, Stafford. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
first down. Stafford here. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down, it's Stafford. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
2nd and a couple.
Throwing again is Stafford. Finding Bourne here over the middle. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Now Stafford. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Now Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection.
Here's Stafford.
Another completion for Kupp.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. Stafford. He's got it to Williams. And that play went back near midfield at the 49. On 3rd down, Stafford.
That is caught.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Again, it's Stafford. Open man is Bourne. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Stafford.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Stafford looks to throw again. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably...
Fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Eagles,
they finished the regular season with another win, their 15th against just 2 losses.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for L.A.,
it will indeed be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 7-10.
And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.